Okay, welcome everyone in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's science and tech segment. We talked about special relativity, time dilation, and length contraction. And I think it was kind of cool because we didn't do it too fluffy. Like, we went into the equations, I explained the equations, and what is the consequences of the mathematical equations. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, I'll upload a VOD on my science YouTube channel if you guys want a revision of it as well. But now we are moving on to Disco Elysium. So I think I should move the camera because a lot of the text is on the other side and a few people have mentioned that they'd rather see me on the other side. That's true. My shirt is on backwards now, but I guess it might be a bit better this way. So the last stream, I unfortunately got cut short. I was on the phone and I got some like crazy news and I had to leave. So it is 12:09 right now in the game.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I'm neither a clever girl. So, I'm out of luck, Sage. Oh, I'm neither clever nor a girl. I see. Need sunglasses with optical fiber brand logo on them. Fancy. Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? That's rude. I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
So do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm
I don't
Leonard,
have a job.
by the way.
I'm
Leonard
unemployed.
Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
But I suppose I do have a job, you know? Yeah. I have a job in life. Spread the science communication and the paperness in the world. I swear I can talk. Just not today. Is Leah supposed to be Irish? Is he? Let me hear it again. I didn't think so.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is
No.
out of town. And Mr. Edgar's
That's-
right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
That's some sort of British accent. That's some... Is it Scottish? It doesn't even sound that Scottish, if that makes sense. But that's what you sound like. Jimmy?
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
It's a very mild Scottish accent, if it is.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Buffo.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
To be fair, I do suckle on chocolate bars as well. But I have sensitive teeth. I can't actually chew chocolate bars, so I have to let them melt in my mouth. Anyone else do that? Is that a normal thing?
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am.
I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Aw, he smiled at him. Yeah, I do that too, especially with tea. Yes, and the tea kind of helps you. Yeah, do the same.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here.
Okay, I see
But
sometimes
you
a
guys
Scottish
are all
accent.
right.
But there was another guy that had a French accent, but half the time the French accent would slip and become British. So there was just like, I don't know. It was just weird accents happening.
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had
Irish?
to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was
New
about 10
world.
then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubies are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep
See,
and other
Ubi
animals
to me
and
means
whatnot.
Ubisoft.
I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No sir, those are just nasty rumours.
What does Ubi mean for you guys? To me, that means Ubisoft. That's why they hate it. Do they actually hate each other? Ah, thanks Simon for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates. keeping the scabs from coming in.
Scabs are the people who take the jobs of people who are rioting or protesting. Means nothing to me.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
2 months of strike? 2 months? I thought a strike was like a day. Damn. Oh, Aer Lingus is on strike, actually, right? How did that go? I haven't heard about that in the news in a while. How that's going.
So no one is working?
Yeah, Kim's accent is really nice. I like it.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Jean-Luc Picard.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
They got in trouble, so they went on a nice vacation.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Hey, Sharon. Depends on how long it takes for management to... Okay, so nothing has been offered yet. So nothing has been settled. Because I was listening to in the car ride all weekend. And it's Wednesday now. Fun fact, the voice actor for Kim had never voice acted before. I think he's fab too, yeah.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
Bobby.
Yeah, I'm removing that on the day we're on the front page for Zerp.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Better to go with the flow. Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into.
I remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business.
18th. Yeah, I'm going to be on the front page on July 18th. Yes, I have a cool stream planned to deliver us Mars, and there'll be some science. I've mentioned it a few times, but maybe I will explain again and do a summary post on Discord later today to explain in a bit more detail what's the plan. And if you guys have ideas and suggestions, let me know. But it has to be deliver us Mars, and the physics has to be around planetary motion on Mars.
But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here.
There's something odd about this fella.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Ooh, logic. I have yet to fix... Okay, I fixed my Stream Elements command for my bot, for my specs, but I've yet to fix the summoning. Oh, hear us, so hear us, gods of the dice. We ask for our blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some Labras, O gods of the dice, so please take Turin as our sacrifice. I didn't even ask for permission there.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pines livery, and the mountains
That's
rising
a good sacrifice.
behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
Still got it. You still got it. Bye, Turin. 07, my friend.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
What are cisterns? Cisterns. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a part of the toilet. It's water tanks. Okay. Oh, storage water tanks. Okay.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Baldos.
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals.
Chemicals.
Most of them have labels on them, I think. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow.
I think
he
you already
is.
told me where
Him
he
and
is.
his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Bit sidetracked.
Oh,
Let's pull him
Mr.
in.
Everard is where he always is.
His
In
office,
his
yeah.
office, of course.
Alright. Grand, we got all the information. I don't know where his office is, though. That I do not know. Oh. There's a new door we found. But there was so much loot back there that I couldn't get because I kept on going forward. Hi, Blade. Detective Tofu. That is me. That is I. How you doing today, Blade? The coffee in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. The stair made of pallets leading up. Oh, is this the office? Does this look like an office? Let me zoom in a little bit here. What do you think about my fashion, guys? What do you think about my garden gloves? Bit much? I think they look pretty good. My garden look good.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated
look at his
behind
face.
a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Jesus Christ. What's with that grin? Do you guys see that face? Your fashion is brilliant, and so is your in-game characters.
With great effort, he straightens himself up
Straighten
in
up,
his
chat.
chair, yet
Posture
says
check.
nothing. He simply stares at you.
Posture check. I hope I'm not out of frame when I fix my back.
With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
That is not the voice I expected coming out from this gentleman.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here at Martinez.
Are his eyes okay?
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Is that an Irish... Jimmy! Jimmy! My days. Oh my days. How...
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Esprit de corpse. What does that mean? Spirits of your corpse?
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some serious.
Yeah, why did he call me a Dubois? It's your detective intuition. Corpse mean body. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I mean, this intuition kicked in, if I'm not mistaken. Esprit de corps, the common spirit, existed in the members and groups of inspiring enthusiasm, devotion, and strong regard of honor of the group. A feeling of pride, fellowship, and common loyalty shared by members of a particular club. Interesting. Is that not your name? I don't know my name, Karen. I'm not sure.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level.
It sounds like you're yeah, it does, and I don't know what that means because that wasn't my name, other name earlier that I made up. But yeah, no one's called me by name yet, so I don't know what my name is yet. I have temporary amnesia is what I'm calling it right now. Bear with me.
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork.
excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a slight wink. Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of
I'm
the
not gonna wink
Barbers
back.
Union
Hi,
help
Stephenson,
a
welcome in.
representative of the
We just started
Citizens
this go.
Militia today?
Help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia
The
today.
chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's
Oh, shit.
violating your backside.
Yeah, my back is killing me.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people
Oh.
have no manners, it pains me to say.
Oh yeah, Gart, he's the guy at the hotel.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge. That's what... I didn't finish the sentence. I wasn't going to say it. I am a reformed tofu. Name of your character. Oh, absolutely no spoilers, Fexter. No. Thank you. Appreciate that. But I want to play blind and with no spoilers.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Why is he giving it to me?
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
You can take the comically large check and shove it up your arse. Do we take the money? I'm broke, guys. And I'll be nice about it.
Don't mention it. But also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set
Is
your
there gonna be
mind at
consequences?
ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak.
They know
I've
where
got
my gun
best
is.
hounds looking for that lost gun.
Sorry for slurping. That was the last bit of my smoothie. I'm done.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun. Lost gun.
How did they know I lost my gun? Moral critical healer. Why do I need to heal my morale?
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
I would appreciate any help you could provide with the insinuation, you know, that I'm threatening a little bit. Is someone slurping smoothies? I just finished. Welcome in, Professor C. Major. Great username.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Every little thing is gonna be alright.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Composure challenging 17%. Wait, -1 because I took the novelty check? Fuck you. Shit! We have a weird hug emote, so if you're asking for hugs in this chat, you're not going to get the hug that you usually get. Any subscribers in the chat can find our hug emote?
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking.
No,
You're about
I'm
to
not
cry,
about to cry.
aren't you?
So what?
You're
Men can
about
cry
to
too.
cry because you lost your
No,
gun,
I'm
and
about
those
to
children are gonna
cry.
shoot themselves with it.
Oh, lads, I'm gonna cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here?
Kim's
You need
face
to cool
palming
yourself
behind you. He
down.
probably is.
Chill.
I should be careful of those.
Mr. Dubois!
I don't have any more morale
Mr.
heal.
Dubois! Harry!
Keep sliding down the stair like Jello shot. There is no Harry's. Let your mind get into your safe place.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having
I thought you
some
said you
kind
can't
of
get up.
medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind
Vaguely
of
gesture your
throwing
hand above
motion,
your head. Oh yeah, man,
like
I'm
you're
fucking crazy.
throwing
Okay,
that
I didn't
Mr.
swear.
Dubois
I was
act
reading
right
out the
back at
text.
him.
Actually,
Please,
this chair is
Mr.
uncomfortable.
Dubois.
I could use that glass of water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining
a
as
hug.
it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
I am an extremely busy man. Thank you for noticing.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window.
Get yourself
Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Okay, so there's a lot of questions we can ask. Aren't you going to ask how I got in? You call me Mr. Dubois. Why? Let's talk about my lost gun. I want to talk about the hanging. I met Joyce. What's in the container outside your office? I suppose we ask him everything one after the other.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
A man my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my... But a man my age? Lads, how old do you think I look? Okay, don't answer that. My body's going to break down any moment. Probably pushed it to the limit. Enough wackiness. Let's get back to business. I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this too. I've been provided with... I just say nothing.
The big man peers at you over the rims of his glasses for
Mid
a
to late
moment,
50s. Bog?
then interlaces
Bog?
his fingers and rests his chin on his
In the bold
hands.
corner. Off you go.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Of course, let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his...
I'm not
game
going to
is
test anything.
first.
I have no more heals, guys. I have to be a bit upfront right now.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is... I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Okay.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Wait, how does he have... Did he do something to me? A while back?
Mr. Kitsuragi,
This
would
sounds
you
dodgy,
mind?
lads. I think something
Me and
happened between
Harry
me
are
and him.
talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart.
Yeah.
Shows you're on the edge.
Yeah.
Do some probing
Drama.
first.
Okay. Have another look at that folder. We have a 72% chance of success, okay? This is the moment, lab rats. Which lab rats can we sacrifice? We already sacrificed Turin today. What other lab rats are available for sacrifice today? Oh, hear us, gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats, oh gods of the dice, so please take Otarig for this sacrifice.
As you look at the folder, Everard
Nice one,
covers
Tarek.
it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file.
Good rat
cabinet.
Tarig. Good rat Tarig. Have fun jumping off the ledge. Into the flame of molten lava.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau. And everything else? from your actions here in Martinez.
Can we sacrifice the streamer instead? Never. I'm not a lab rat. In what universe am I a lab rat, Blade?
Yes, Mr. Kitsarani.
I'm your
from the
overlord.
Census Bureau.
I'm your
like I
leader.
said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there
Your
anything
dictator.
else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Nice.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Okay,
Yes,
what about my lost
your
gun?
lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone.
Why?
Searching every
Why is he helping
playground,
me? He's clearly
asking
not helping
kids,
me.
Grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry.
He's gonna use that
Let
gun
me
against
assure
me in
you
some
of
shape
that.
or way or form.
It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun, keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? I'm gonna be blunt and straightforward about it.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Fair enough. A quest for a quest? Standard.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help, like I'm helping you with your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly,
It is?
It's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me,
Okay.
but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
He wants us to break into someone's house. God damn it. I ain't got time for this shit. Damn it, I swore again. The sleazy union president, what could possibly... Yeah, The guy said it's obvious that the lynching had something to do with the strike, but I actually didn't pick up on that. Was it obvious to you guys and I missed some stuff, or did I... Yeah. Maybe that's too backseatery and spoilery. Apologies. I didn't realize that they were connected.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win
Drama.
the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play
The
into his
arch
hand.
liar.
Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Accepted. Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
I mean, you never checked anything about it. You just backed off due to your stomach churn. I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't do... Yeah, I should have taken the body off the tree, but I got distracted.
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching,
Does he mean
they
Weasley?
start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry.
Got distracted
I
by
just want this
pretty
to be
much
over so I can
churn.
discuss business with you. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down
Manana.
by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist.
Ooh, a
A real
socialist.
free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
Yes.
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Ooh, it's about sending a message.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to Kvalsund crane. Weaseling out of things is what separates us from animals. Well, except the weasel.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Okay, that's kind of mean. Friendship to the next level, Peepo Shy.
Smooth talking.
Smooth
Maybe
criminal.
that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
I met Joyce, the company
Oh, that's
representative.
very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
What does it mean he hasn't gotten around to her yet? What?
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. We're all trying to do what's best for Martin A's. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator. Of course, Harry. Let me just assure
it kinda
you
sounded
one
weird.
more time.
Thought there was
It's
implications.
perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Oh, yeah?
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
There's clearly innuendo and implications here in a social situation, but I am so unaware. I don't even know what the threat is towards me.
Tell her about
What's
all
the
of
danger?
it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Oh, again, we're speaking in third person.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
What did he give me? He draws and pulls a plastic card. That was... Remember, we didn't have the card to get through. Nice.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man.
I'm a
Take
union
care,
man!
Harry.
I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing? Is it good to be a union man? Third person, interesting. In the last stream, there was a little kid who's swearing, calling me like awful words that I can't repeat on stream. Who's referring to themselves in third person as well. I think the kid was on drugs. So there's an office we can go to. I remember I couldn't get past it because I needed a key. Is it this door? Just... Okay, I can't get there yet. Was it snowing earlier? I think it was snowing earlier. It's in here, I think. Kuno. That's the one. Get in, bitches. We're seizing the means of production. You were more cooperative than I was with him. I genuinely have no idea how this is going to evolve. Yeah, I kind of went with the flow of the conversation. I wasn't sure if that was appropriate socially. Not from a socialist perspective. I just like that wasn't my fault. Ooh. Hello. Did you see the skirt on her? It's freaking snowing. Miss! The weather! It's freezing. You're going to freeze your thighs. I know. She'd get frostbite. Cosplay. What are you talking about, Jimmy? Streamers have no legs. Ooh. And this guy doesn't even have a shirt
Body
on.
betrays your degeneracy.
Your body betrays your degeneracy? What?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Saying nothing, size him up. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and I have police business with you.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
The Al Ghul. The Al Ghul! Lads, this is Stargate. Where's Teal'c when we need him? It's God's dandruff.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Now I need you to cooperate with me. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul, I just drink a little on the weekends.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
I don't think I understood anything that's happened in this conversation with this gentleman.
Does this remind you of someone?
Oh,
The
is
guy
he the
down there.
racist? First, let me get this clear. I'm not a drunk, I'm a cop. I just have a drink every now and then. Everyone does. The frat racist over there, you're him, but you're pumping some iron. Al Ghul Dukat. Ham sandwich race? Alol, I would guess means pigs, police. Oh, Jesus, lads, I don't get any of this. I'm the police and I need you to comply now.
Begging for help.
This guy will beat
Attempting
me to a
pass
pulp if I
fear
tell him to
for
move.
cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles,
Weapons
and
of mass
aerostatic
destruction.
aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos. But now
Potato-obsessed
your ascent to
Kohikos!
The genetic
What?
summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
I don't think so, Baltrazi. I think you caught all of it. Pretty much all of it.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
You're right about all this. Now I just need you to cooperate. The situation is serious. Your people have killed a man. I can't accuse them of killing it when I have no proof.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you.
Boogie.
When
all
you are
night
gone, we will build
long.
a museum for you.
Yes, sir. Boil and mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically.
Wait, I have to become racist? What do we think, guys?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
I could subscribe to it if I wanted to.
Racists
Oh, the snow
are
stuff.
generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the Fritter
That
nearby.
fucking racist, the lorry driver
She
down
must
there.
think redheads are immigrants.
Redheads are immigrants. Sorry, Irish. Sorry for the fellow Irish in the chat, the only couple of % who are actually redheads.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently
Well, if it's
grow
advanced
a phrenologic
racism,
grid
that's true. It's
of
not
my
just normal
skull and
racism. It's
features.
advanced racism.
This should dispel any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however,
I'm a closet
it is
redhead.
not entirely free
Is
of
your beard
throwbacks
red,
in the
sir?
phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Your earlobes are too big. Ooh, I feel like you shouldn't say that to someone. What do we think? I think he's a pig, so I think we should
The
say it.
size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria. Everyone knows this.
So do you plan on coming out? Wait, am I gay? Am I gay? Wait, at what point did it come out that I was gay? Not completely, but it has red hairs.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
The earla. This person has never met a Ferengi in their life. Oh, don't mention Ferengi. Umax is just too good, lads.
Yes.
Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata. I don't know what that means. So, coming out from the redhead closet. I see. I didn't get it.
That
Sorry.
atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Gentlemen in the chat. That atavistic stigmata makes the woman go, yeah.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Isn't Everett the union boss white? I suppose I'll do that because I don't want to do the advanced thing.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life? That's true.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision.
I wonder
and
why
means.
Measurehead's
He has the will to
dialogue is
confront
capitalized.
International Capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. What do we think? What do we think? Should we go yay for communism or nay? He's actually called Measurehead? Because he's shirtless. 4? My jam is my mysterious fourth thing. Yay for communism? We'll go for the fourth thing. I'm interested to see what this could possibly be.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas
Hi,
from
Mickey Monday, welcome in.
degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Rock and roll or disco? What are we, guys? Are we rock and roll people or disco people? I have yet to decide. Should we make a poll? Hi, Opinionat. Welcome in. How are you doing? I think Harry is a disco person. Be like Kiss and be both. Are Kiss considered disco? I know they're rock and roll. Are they actually considered like disco? Game is called Disco Elysium. Okay, I'll take that.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
Interesting. Interesting.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products.
Sounds like a good time.
Inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race. Haplogroup A4A.
A4A.
We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago.
So many of the races are like this whole battle. They're talking about how we came here before you. Even Kim kind of talked about that. Like, who's the rightful race of this nation, whatever this nation is, this disco world I'm in?
We are the future. That is all you need to know. I am.
Reflects real life pretty well. That's kind of true, actually. A lot of
streets
conflict
of
and things that we're
Louis
discussing about that
are
is kind of
with
relative
me
to
in
that
my
kind of discussion.
genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did come from the Isles. So you did not come from the Isles? Understood.
Good.
Kim, what do you
I
think about
think
this?
this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be our lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? I like the previous racist better, actually.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
Don't be talking about his zygomatic bone in front of him. That's
The
just rude.
lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid.
If I subscribe
He still
to
has the
his
use of his
advanced
mind.
race theory, I just want to get past him. Does subscribing to it mean that I'm actually going to believe in it? Or is it I'm going to fake it? What does subscription exactly mean in this case? To shrink down to a tiny acorn. So, oh really, Halation? Interesting. Yeah, Nas, I feel that I don't know half the words sometimes. Don't subscribe, it means you believe it. Oh, okay, you internalize the thought. Okay, that's fine. No, I was just making sure. I can't walk past them, so. What do I do now? Maybe there's something else I can do. It's down the stairs here, yeah. Oh, that's this guy. I talked with him earlier.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too.
Oh. Labor Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
You are probably not the third racist to a Grand Prix Wishes. That's true. I could have converted myself into the third racist.
Right. You
Oh,
talk
it's
to the
just
boss
another way
eye
to get to
eye,
Everard. Okay.
like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. What the fuck is a hustle grinder? I know what a hustle is and I know what grinding is. What the hell is a hustle grinder? I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. Is that racist for Mark? I'm not opening the store for myself. I'm open for all the working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. I'm going to make a political statement here.
I knew
don't
this
know what
man
it
was a
is, but
con.
we're making one.
And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
Oh,
That's
behind the
Wailing in
greenhouse.
Rags.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella.
Janitor.
We talked about life and things that
hustle
really,
sandwich?
truly matter.
Is a morning at the time of the game, it is 13:19. It's
None
past
of
1
this
p.m.
mess
now.
we're in. This jiving and juggling.
No
What's it
disco
for?
so far for Zerp.
To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker.
Morning
I like to
and
talk
tomorrow.
about the big picture stuff.
Oh,
Who I am,
oh.
who you are,
Oh,
what we are fighting for.
I'm confused.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working
His
for
name in
Everard.
Spanish means tomorrow or morning. I see.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question.
Is that really
Why
a weird
even
question?
do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune.
We're negotiating our share.
Your
Aye.
share? Wait, so not wages or pensions?
This stuff. They already covered.
Wait, so you get good pay and you get good wages? Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than what people get. They usually got benefits. That's something. Yeah, they get benefits. How much you feed the wolf? I don't know what that implies. What do you mean? Share? Do they mean like company shares?
The wolf always wants more. I like wolves. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
That's a bold ask.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Ah.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him.
Eat the rich.
In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Was he lavish, do you think? I don't think he was that lavish. Yeah, he had a big desk. Yeah, he had whatever, but... You know.
Okay, he's reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker.
Like, he
That
wasn't
would be a
living in
manipulative illusion.
gold. Like gold walls and stuff.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway.
That's true.
And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Wait, there's a system called moralism?
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Sure thing.
This was great. You feel mentally reinvigorated.
Do I feel mentally reinvigorated? Alright, let's go open that door downstairs. There is. What is... like, I'm going to assume moralism is this the concept of... morality, all that good stuff. What's that? Wait, is this a general store? Can I finally buy painkillers?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go, what is this, Frit? What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
You can finally get a hot chicken roll with extra garlic chips. It has a real-life equivalent. You will find out. Ooh, I guess I'll uncover it in the game then.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Police de la Mode. Is this Fashion Police? What is this Fashion Police feature? Oh, wait! They mean like Fashion Police that go around criticizing people?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear.
That's mean.
It's kind of funny.
Hi, Celia. Welcome in.
They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? Does he look like this? Okay, that's not smooth. Oh, that's mean.
Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. Or a singer-songwriter. Or a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
I don't.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
Hold up! That logic, though! I don't work for you. You work for me because you give me the money. I'm gonna bring that up with my boss the next time. Next time I'm asking for funding for my next research in the department, you know? I'm gonna bring this up as a topic of discussion.
That was easy. Worryingly so.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's
Funny
there,
way to say
but
bribe.
I haven't seen it, so...
Look, it's not bribery. It's not. I said what I said. Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long. I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Kim, why are you so nice to her? Do you have a crush? I think Kim has a crush. Let me see what else I can interact with. Do you have painkillers, by the way?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Nice! I got 70 cents. I actually did it for the first time. I turned in my bottles. We have the new thing in Ireland. I saved all my bottles.
Is filled with
and I got like
various
3-4 euro out of it. Saved 4 euro on our purchases.
They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Rich. I mean, they charged the extra 25 cents on every bottle because of us buying it initially in the first place anyway, so I don't know if I'm really that rich if you think about it. The trick is that you also pay more. I know. I literally what I just said, Bog.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, I'll take a bottle. Morale. +3 morale, +3 health.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Don't have to be rude. Shush. There's cigarettes up
there. A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
We had that system in decades. Yeah, Nate was saying when he was Berlin with friends, they did this thing, and I hope I'm not calling him out now publicly, but when they were out drinking in the park, everyone was out drinking in the park. You know, they were hanging out, walking around, they were drinking bottles of beer, and it was so normal, socially normal, to leave your beer bottles on the ground, because a lot of homeless people would walk by to collect the bottles and turn them in for money for themselves, and it seemed like it was very socially appropriate to do so. Again, correct me if I'm wrong and we did something wrong, we'll know it for next time and not do that. But yeah, he was saying that was the kind of system in place. I feel like in Russia we do that as well. They used to do that, but again, it was kopeki they used to get, which is not worth a whole lot. You'd collect a full thing of bottles and you wouldn't get anything decent of it. Hashtag it wasn't exactly littering for the homeless, but I suppose it was.
The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
Arms heavy. Mom spaghetti.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Guess not, no. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
Thank you for telling me. Okay, I see, I see. It is technically littering, but it is also something that is done. I see. It wasn't like in the middle of the street or anything. It was, I don't know if a park is better. At least you got some money. That's true, I did turn in the bottles and I got some money. Money, money, money. Must be funny. In a rich man's world. Actually, there's a door that's open now that is past 1 o'clock. Can I ask, is the time moving in real time? I asked this before and I didn't get an answer, but I think it's true. The real time here in the corner is moving in real time. Is that true? No, it's not. It only moves during dialogue. I don't know if I'm allowed to take people's money. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air.
A thin
Sounds
man
like good
is
cooking.
smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec.
Quebec? Must be Irish.
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Quebec. Please, it's not funny. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You got some impressive pots there. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. What? What kind of farewell is that?
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Who says that when they give a farewell? Stay masculine. I'm gonna say that from now on.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where
What
it
if it leads to the garden in the
The
back?
winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No.
There was a winch outside
Your
on the
fingers
roof.
do.
Like of that is a small elevator. I'm drawn to his blue.
Well, if there was a winch,
Isn't
I
a
suppose we
winch
could look
a
into it
swear word or name
as
calling
a
of a woman?
Side investigation.
A side investigation. Kim means a side quest.
It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
Yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. I'm calling it behind the blue door. The door in the main investigation will merge into a stereo. What?
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The door does not budge.
Okay, let's go back to Gart. Alagat. That's a wench. Oh, a wench is not a winch. Okay, that sounds like a tongue twister, lads.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish?
Oh, yeah.
You do understand you still owe me money, right?
I ran away last time.
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
I'm sorry. I know it was a response of me to run. You have to understand, I was desperate.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square. Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you up there. Now, what the hell did you want?
Shit, I
assume
don't
you
have any
wanted
money.
something to come back here. God.
Maybe, oh my god, maybe I can be a bit of a, what's that word, matchmaker? Maybe I can help him out with Sylvie. You have 25.70. I don't have that much money. That's not enough. It's 100. Wait, I have 31.29, no? It says 31.29 here. Is that not the same thing? Or is this a thing? Cupid, that's the other one. Hi Liz, welcome in.
Oh, Buddy, should be. Lay it on him.
Turns out she's a whore who likes to... A whore! Okay, good thing we're not playing this game on the front page. Hi, just vibing. Perfect emote to use with your username. Branka is such a sweetheart. She's so sweet. She raided over yesterday and we had great viewership for the Tofu Tech Talk, the podcast. So it was absolutely great. Yeah, no, probably don't say that. A loose-moraled whore. Good for nothing whore. Do I have anything else, like a back button, for example? But I don't want to lay that on him. But if I play along with this, maybe I can get something out of it. Preserve, don't be taking notes. Also, Preserve, you've been spamming a lot of the enlarge emotes, and it feels like I'm not thanking them because they're kind of like sliding in the chat too smoothly without any sound alerts. But thank you so much for all the bits. There's a new on Twitch payout. There's a new like little badge for how much money I'm getting via enlarged emotes. And I can buy myself a nice cheeseburger this week. I'm gremlining. He already gave you free drinks. Maybe he can give me a free housing, free stay. Okay, let me see. I'll talk to my empathy. My empathy isn't very good though.
Of course you do. This was your plan all along. This is how you fix it for
I don't
them.
have a Five Guys.
By answering the
Do we have Five Guys
woman
in Ireland?
question.
Oh, fuck's sakes. I have no option anymore, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm calling a woman a whore. I'm so bad.
Wonderful.
Kim is just so disappointed in me. He's like...
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
She rides the cock carousel until she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with a provider. Oh my god! I swear I've heard this thing being spoken by incels. No time for lectures. The point is, you're losing out on nasty mind games. Sylvia says, just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue. Just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ! These options are terrible. None of these options are good. Lads. Cheers. I'm going down the drain. This is what happens when you internalize a thought. I don't know how I got here just vibing. What did I do wrong? So I talked to Sylvie, wink. Pretty much I got fucked over by winking about Sylvie, but that's not that bad. Andrew Tate. This is worse than Andrew Tate. This is... Well, actually, no. No, never mind. I take that back. I'm pretty sure this is what was said before. So it all started here. I just winked. Okay, in my defense, all I did was wink and empathy got involved. And this is... Okay, to any people coming into the chat who think that this is what empathy is like, this is not what empathy is. Okay, I'm just gonna go with one.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else?
Okay, maybe I can salvage this. You don't want to know. Yeah, she says she likes... So fun. Depict a carousel of cocks going around. That was roughly it.
The man
I'm dropping this. I'm trying to salvage. I'm trying to salvage the situation here.
Drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
It started out with a wink. How did it end up like this? I know. I'm so sorry. I would like to formally apologize. I had no options. None of the options were good. I was just being funny at first.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left.
It was only a wink. Never wink, people. Yeah, okay. This is my lesson. I should have known. I should have known. Never jokefully flirt with anyone.
I should have
or
known.
play around.
It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to
Logic and
this.
empathy.
It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
This is classic cock carousel. I'm so sorry. Did anyone ever on social media or any famous person actually use the term cock carousel before? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, because like I only really know the word in Russian, karusel, and so I'm assuming carousel is a similar version of it. Yeah, I've heard it before. Oh, okay, so it's an actual kind of phrase before this.
No, it was her. She's off to ride that carousel you told me about. Cock carousel. I understand now. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest. Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
It was just a wink. All I did was wink. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be a matchmaker. If anyone ever sees me ever giving any relationship advice to anyone, just stop me. Just scream at the top of your lung and be like, Tofu, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fuck. Yeah, he gave me alcohol, but I'm trying not to drink.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have a home?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know, I think that went pretty well.
Why did you say that? You don't really know, do you? Something produced by the random firing of synapses doesn't sound like a place you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number of a building? I live in a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
Okay.
Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Hi, Amarcon. Home is where the heart is. You broke a man and got some booze. A win, a win. A win's a win. A win's a win. Or so they say. Wait, I need to get the keys off him, though.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here in the world I need to talk to about.
What thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there.
Why not?
And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse.
Wait,
probably.
he hasn't been there for 10 years?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
I'm quite sure this is how Garth will become a decent and well-balanced person. Yeah, I think I
He's
just ruined his
attempting
life.
to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Let him get... I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
You see, he says he manages many cafeterias, and yet he's been here all day, so, you know... He needs to get gone. He needs to get got.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Factions.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types.
I know
Think
the
they're
kind.
big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Yeah, he's giving me a look.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men.
Guess we wait till the
If
evening
not today,
time and they'll show
then
up?
they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Just making
Just
clear,
making
clear you got that. Hey, no backseat gaming.
What?
Logic in my head.
By the
Rude.
way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing. Great. Yes. Yes. Have you got it? A lot. For the room and broken window? 100 like what?
Okay, I don't have that yet. Need to save money. But I'm broke! What quest should we do next? Okay, so... apparently there's a pissing match between 41 and 57. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the body is done. Well, didn't I already do that? Maybe I can ask him then. Can I talk to Kim?
Yes? Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Okay, no. It doesn't seem to come up with it. Quest for money? Hi, Madison. Disco Elysium, that's right. Maybe if I hadn't gone all cock carousel, and he'd be willing to work with you on that 100 million. Yeah. Look, all I did was wink. All I did was wink. Anyways, I would like to point out here really quickly that I need to pee. I've been streaming for 4 hours, and I've only peed once, so it's time for a pee sesh. I'll make a cup of tea. I shouldn't have any more caffeine. Caffeine is not good for you. I just didn't sleep too much last night, but... No, I won't have coffee. I'll make a cup of tea. I'll make a pot of tea even. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. I'll just run a bunch of ads to get rid of them. And we'll be back with Disco Elysium if you guys are going to be around, are going to stick around. Hey, Alex! Men can't wink, Tofu. It only leads to trouble. Ain't that right, Fazerp? Ain't that right? My stream.
Oh my god.
It'll be still early enough for you, but absolutely do have a nap. I made myself a herbal cup of tea. Mr. President. Hi, Exodus. Welcome in. How are you doing? I have my pot of tea here made. I made some herbal tea. I saw the photos of your food, Expedus. You made me very hungry while I was downstairs. All I had to do was go downstairs to make tea, and you posted pictures of food. You evil, evil, evil human being. Alright, I'm going to continue with the game. So what I went to the union leader. I have to open a door for someone right now. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm just in the middle of talking to Kim at the moment. Also, I talked about the cock carousel or something like that with yeah.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I guess you don't need glasses.
Riveting conversation here. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I wish I could cook a feast for the entire oh, my days. Oh, my days.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolary state west of the Insulindian Isola.
That's a lot of words.
It's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
A point of pride to him.
Tell me a secret about yourself. Toxic masculinity veil. Wait, really? Was there actually a I wouldn't put it past this game.
No.
The lieutenant nods.
We're bonding, guys. This is what male bonding looks like.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Oh my days. This just reminds me so much of, like, you know, when your friend, like, I have this experience anyway, and I share it with a lot of other ladies who have partners. They send off their partners for a weekend getaway with the boys, you know? And when their husbands all come back, we all ask the question, you know, oh, you know, how is A, B, and C? How are the kids? How's the family? You know, all of that. And the answer is always, yeah, I don't know. I didn't ask. I don't know. Why are you asking me? We didn't talk about that. You were there all weekend and you didn't ask how the kids were? Anyways, what do men talk about when you guys get away on a weekend getaway?
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant
Very
produces
important to write
his
everything down.
small blue notebook and idly thumbs.
Yeah, I
through
have talked to the
few
bartender a few
pages.
times now. He doesn't really want to talk to me anymore. I did something bad about Sylvie.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Alright, let's go back outside and we're gonna go open that greenhouse. That building had the greenhouse. We grunted each other. We don't talk, we just act like maggot. I made Dev recently and we did not talk a lot, like for like 8 hours. What? Are you serious, guys? Oh, Madison, yes. The bartender conversation was riveting, chat, wasn't it? We had a riveting conversation with the bartender. Are the kids gone? Maybe the body... Oh my god, they're still throwing. Let me go see what's in the dumpster over here. I haven't finished exploring this place.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You are just a trash container. A real Kafka moment coming out here. You just coexist and sip your beers. We talk about anything but real things, then play video games. Interesting. Yes, interesting. Very interesting conversations you guys have.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
I watch a lot of crime podcasts and stuff like that, and when police officers or people talk about like what a dead body smells like, one that's been out for a while, you know, it's like, it smells like rotting flesh. Not that I know what rotting meat or rotting flesh smells like, but they always say that it has a bit of a sweet tinge to it. Human flesh, specifically decomposing, has a bit of a sweet tinge to it. Not like obviously a nice tasting kind of sweet thing, but in comparison to normal like rotting meat, rotting beef kind of smell. Again, not that I know what rotting beef smells like. Tax avoidance. That is a conversation I would love to participate into, Expedus.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably
Oh,
has
I have
one.
to ask him again.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Is it better than the pry bar idea? I like the pry bar idea. Letter R was once crowned room below. Sense. This is the logo of the... I think I'm gonna get the pry bar. Logic, you can shut the fuck up. Sorry, I swore again. I am going into the car and I'm getting a pry bar.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out.
I'm guessing a pry bar is in a toolbox, but usually a pry bar is massive. It doesn't usually fit into a toolbox, right?
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my...
The pry bar feels useful for opening all. The handles are long.
Nice.
You can do good work with. It's robust.
Flashlight.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise. The pull-out toolbox.
I just got a bunch of tools, guys. Let's go. And I'm not the tool. I suppose you're right. It does depend on the toolbox. I guess I have a small enough one. But I finally get to use my toolbox and my drill. No euphemism intended, but you know. I get to build stuff in my home. Put in bookshelves, put in libraries. Oh. Oh, no! Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yes, I'm gonna open this pry bar. I'm gonna open this thing.
This trash container is locked. The sliding door has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. No matter how strong you think you are, this is really not something you should be attempting to do with your bare hands.
Okay, one more. Oh no, it's locked. Never mind. God damn it. Why did I go all the way over there to get the pry bar? Okay, let's go back into the building. Oh yeah, I was going to lurk. Oops. Enjoy your nap. Of all the things I want for a new gaff when I move in, and it came at 25 grand. Jeez, that's a lot. I'm going to try and be super efficient and build everything myself. But also, like, I just want to build everything myself.
Can I help you? Mine? No,
Did you read the
it
text?
belongs
I did,
to the
yeah.
whirling in rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Yeah, why is the garbage bag locked, actually, now that I think about
To
it?
keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What is a gaff? It's slang for a home, a house.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
That's actually really handy because we have the problem of like living in the city and having garbage outside, and like passing by people will throw their own garbage in. And do you know what pisses me off? It's one thing that they're not paying for the garbage and using my garbage. Is that they'll also not throw it into the correct one. So there's recycle, general, and organic.
It seems a little
And they won't even
callous,
throw it into the
doesn't
correct
it?
one.
Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back one.
I won't sacrifice anyone for 3%, I think, for Zerp, you know? I think 3% is a bit low. Do we have to equip keys as well?
This trash container
Oh,
is
no, I
with
don't
a
have to equip the
well-oiled
keys.
crack. The lock pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Inland Empire. Wait, what? Should I not open it? Should I listen to my Inland Empire? Beat up the kid and teach him not to do drugs? I don't know about beating up kids in public. There seems to be something morally wrong about beating up kids in public, Grim.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers.
You said
You're
what?
used to
Dumpster diving? No!
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Oh, okay.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil
I'm
cereal.
scared that you
There are
specified
plastic
in
pasta
public.
packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo noodles? Do they mean quick pot noodles? I love pot noodles. Oh, the curry ones. The pot, literally the brand pot noodle. It's the beef and tomato one isn't bad.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Out the trash are the best. Are they now, Jimmy? Do you
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans
Speaking from
begin to
experience,
unspool
best shit
from
food.
the
It's the
garbage,
best student
a
food
rank
ever.
corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes?
It's a lot more filling than coconut noodles.
Cadaver in odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, They were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Speaking of noodles, another one's this news. I still have strong gag reflex. Denmark. Are there any Denmark human beings or lab rats in the chat? Do you know the famous Korean bulldog noodles? The ones that are like spicy and like you can have them. Like they're very popular in all the mukbangs and all those kind of things. You usually buy them in any store. They're quite popular now. Do you know that they, if I'm not mistaken, it's Denmark who did it, correct me if I'm wrong, they made it illegal. It is illegal to sell it, correct me again, because it's too spicy. There's a recall on it in all stores.
Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans.
Guitar marked
Forget
blue jeans.
Empty. Or emptied.
Oh, this
them
could be
with
the
a
dead
belt,
bodies
too.
pants, I
A
see.
white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
Outrageous. That noodle made me cry. Was it that bad, Lana?
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag.
Did you
here.
Google it, Naz? I was right, was I? Yeah.
Something slimy catches your eye.
But a lot of people are protesting it because, like, the reason for the ban seems not fair because they're not banning other things that are spicier, like chili peppers and other things like that.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive
Sorry,
colour,
we're talking about
appears
food.
from the food waste,
Wow.
dripping with pus.
Grossly
This is a
dumpster
military
diving.
type overgarment. No label or serial number.
Military. Oh shit.
This is the kind of rib knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
Oh shit.
Anything more?
Was the guy a
The
military
rest
man
of
who's
the
dead?
rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one.
Oh no, not the
I'd
kid.
advise against confronting that force.
And I do like spicy food. I can't handle spicy food. Apparently it's because of the levels that are too high and that's the chemical in chilies that give them their heat. But they're not banning fresh chilies though. Isn't that a bit... That is a bit sad. See, the kid is a murderer. Okay, so should we change from beating him in public to beating him in private? Sorry, from beating him in private to Listen, don't misquote me on this. It was a joke. Before anyone comes at me.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and this
that's
establishment
true.
had the key. It's
I
the
didn't
lieutenant
freaking
nods,
think
then
about
looks
that.
back into the trash
The
container.
lid was locked, so they knew who put the thing in the trash.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
Oh?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Something larger.
A clipboard.
A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Oh yes, we can determine whether it's a man's or a woman's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Oh.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Oh! I did an autopsy! Lads! Look! I found it! Right again this weekend. I'm kind of tempted to get the bulldog 3 times side just to see how spicy they are. Oh Jesus, I can't handle my spice. The thing that I can barely eat is, you know the Shin noodles? The popular Shin brand? I can barely eat that. That's how bad I am with spicy food.
If you don't mind me asking,
But I do like
how
kimchi.
did this get in the trash?
If you don't mind me asking, how did you get this? Get this. I must have been cramping my style. It is a it has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Sounds fair.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries.
Lads, I
Organized
think
crime
I'm
and
the
the like.
murderer, and
There
I
might
took
have
the
been police
identity
secrets in
of the
your
dead
notes.
body, and that's the police. Yeah, but samjang isn't spicy at all, right? It's the green paste, right? He does, Karen. He knows I have amnesia. I was honest about it.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Thank you,
You pick
tutorial.
out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
Huh? You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron. What does that mean? That sentence. But Kim doesn't know your... No one knows my name. Shin noodles are lovely, especially if you put some egg and cheese in it. Ooh, what kind of cheese do you put in it? Mozzarella slices? I'll do that next time. I just recently tested the shin noodles and they're really lovely. What word don't you know? Frolicking and saffron. Hey, Butterscotch Coffee, welcome in. Butterscotch Toffee, even. Saffron is a plant, is a yellow spice. What's frolicking? I feel like I know that word. Is it to have sex? Which creates the world's most expensive spice? Ooh, fancy. Is frolicking to have sex with someone? Oh, frolicking is like skipping happily. Okay, never mind.
Only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item.
The container sounds a muffled
If you
groan.
frolic with something, doesn't that mean you go and do bad things to...
That's one thing.
Or
at
naughty
least.
things? Clearly I don't know a lot of words. Okay, let's look at items. Photo of a happy couple, postcard, interact. Wait, how do I... This ledger you found in the trash is full of notes written in Manston's cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged at the start by keeping notes in the case. How do I use interact button in the inventory to inspect it?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Urinal cleaner? Urinal cleaner? What the hell is a urinal cleaner? Does he just mean bleach?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper.
Good thing I'm wearing
Desperately
gardening
sticking
gloves.
to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
I
It's
need
a
to take a
metaphor
shower.
for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
The damaged ledger was talking to us. Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks
Shake it off, shake it
marginally
off.
better.
Ooh.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork.
Urinals had those
Its
smelling
crocodile
cakes
teeth
at the
are the
bottom
only
in
thing
cheaper
keeping the
places to try
papers
to keep them
together.
clean. Smelling
A regular
cakes.
pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by
You know,
a silvery
shockingly, I'm not in a
sticker.
urinal very
It's
often, so, you
rectangular,
know, I
sparkling
don't know
in
these kind of
iridescence.
things.
You
No, I
know
don't think I
how
want to
you didn't
Google that.
notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Oh.
Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Class, we
It
can go
depends.
and read it
Aside
then.
from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Yes, RCM vehicles have had lights tuned especially
so
to
weird.
reveal
Imagine,
halogen
like,
watermarks.
Doing that to documents and data that it can be read by... I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. If you've ever seen yellow rice in paella or risotto, it's usually because it's dyed with saffron infusion. Ew.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
It's a euphemism and a representation of my life. I get it. I get it.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they
Work,
about?
strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are
I have yet to run into the
investigations
Jamrock
dating
Quarter.
back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is that a lot, doing 2 cases? Any police officers in the chat? Hey, how come we've never had a police officer in the chat? Personally, I'd cheap out and use turmeric if I wanted a golden yellow rice. I have turmeric, but I don't usually use it. I don't like it for some reason. If any experimental cooking I've done, I haven't liked it so far. I don't make any curries or anything like that using it.
What do you mean? Is that all?
That's it? Is 2 cases a week a good caseload to attend?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself.
Okay, so
I would
2
not
is a lot.
suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
I see.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Aw, Kim is so polite.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
He's so sweet sometimes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Maybe we do have some undercover cops in the chat. Undercover cops.
There is, for precisely
You cop.
1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
There was a pen somewhere.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pen. The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook.
2 fat, shiny pens.
He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Aw, he doesn't want... Okay, I can understand Kim. If I had a really nice pen, do you know that pen? It doesn't even have to be expensive. It's just that satisfying pen-to-paper writing kind of pen. I'll be sad to see it go.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
The task
I can
you've
understand
completed
that.
flow
I
out
feel
of the
that, Kim.
blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say.
It's like when you get a to-do list and you get it done.
And you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion.
Oh, but I had already maximum morale.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Ooh! We need to come up with a name for this case. So, there was a hanging, a lynching it's called, of someone who we don't really know what happened yet, and we don't have all the details. So, should we call it The Hanged Man, The Furies are at home in the mirror. And yes, I did mistake that word at the beginning of stream with furries. So in our title, it could have been The Furries are at home in the mirror. Number 3 is The Setting Sun. And number 4, Shit on a Stick. I personally think number 4 is a little bit rude. I think number 1 or number 2. Are you sure it's not the furries? I made a clip of that today as well. It'll be a short coming up this week. The Hanged Man is classic. True, it is a classic. You're right about that. Shit on... No, I'm not choosing Shit on a Stick. I'll go with Hanged Man, so...
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Expedus, the absolute legend. What did Expedus do?
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins.
Check the
Yet,
Discord.
Still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
What happened in Discord? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my days! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boosts! Expedus, thank you so much for boosting the server! Holy smokes! To level 3! I don't know if you're still lurking in the chat. Holy smokes!
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
How many stickers can we have now? We don't have enough emotes. We have so many emotes. We need more emotes. Jay, you need to get on it. We have unlocked 1 million emotes and about 20 more stickers. So chop chop. No break. Tea and dinner is cancelled for you, Jay. You have to work.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
The
Another
Square
yet,
Bullet Hole Murders.
The Unsolvable Case.
Ooh, that sounds cool. Thank you so much, Expedus, if you are lurking, for boosting the server. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even
What do we
the
get with
rare
level 3 now?
article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features
The murder at the
prominently
hookah
throughout.
parlor. Hookah, not hooker. Hookah.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system.
Titular
in
system.
addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. Right after
A
the
hooker
revolution,
parlor?
when
No,
the
a
organization
hookup.
had little
Hookah
idea
parlor.
how to do things.
I actually like
It persists
hookahs.
in an
Like,
unofficial
it's-
capacity. Officers
I'm not
use these titles to
like
refer to
a
their work
consistent
among
smoker or
themselves.
anything like that. Yes, I occasionally smoke cigarettes. Bad advertisement. I don't do it. I'm a social smoker is what it's called. I know. But hookahs are just really, really nice. I don't know. The filter going through the water feels nice. It's not so hard on your lungs.
Again, in your
Bad
defense,
tofu, I know.
I seem to have named
I know.
one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that to amuse myself.
Smoking, I know. Yeah, I haven't tried a hookah in years, actually. I think the last time was in Russia, so I was 21 years old. So it's been 8-9 years since I had it.
I pray
8
his
years.
loved ones never
I'm not
find
that
out.
old yet.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
The notebook is
Sorry, I
annual.
shouldn't be laughing so
It
much.
says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Yes,
Nice.
you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival
It's
on
nice
the
and
scene,
chill, yeah.
followed by the title. For example, HDB 411201117.
Star date
00,
411201117.
the next world mural. Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
41.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it.
My
And
initials
these
are
your case files.
Harry Dubois.
safe to say
Dubois.
HDB
Harry Dubois. Dubois.
are your
Whatever the name is. That's my name. That's my name. It's my name. I think it's actually the dead guy's name. I have this conspiracy theory that I think the policeman is actually the dead guy. And we're going to find out that I was a hobo or whatever and I switched bodies. That's like my big conspiracy theory. But for now, that's my name.
Harry Dubois.
Jean-Luc Dubois.
HDB. No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB. Can't you see the sire is tired of these fabrications? RAC is clearly what it says on the case files.
Drama.
That's comforting to hear. Now, detective, it takes half an hour to piece one of these together, if you still want to. Here are your options.
Half an hour? Okay, let's piece them.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called
Say my name,
Wrong
say my
Coulon.
name. Hi, Silverhawk. Welcome in. But if so, why did your precinct recognize your voice? Oh, that's right. Yeah. They did recognize me.
Cause of failure.
And everyone else
Rent
said that I was a
too
policeman, but
high.
maybe I killed him before. I don't know. Maybe, we'll see. Radio maybe is a way of blocking it. Shapeshifter confirmed. This means our name is not Raphael. No, it's not Dimitri. It's so sad. Cause of failure, rent too high.
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to
I have a
the case.
partner.
The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown. The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation.
Oh.
This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite, organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
Is that the removal of plebs? I just realized that I am so illiterate after reading this game. There's so many fancy words here, man.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Remove the mural, it is wrong. Keep the mural, it is right. The case begins with there appears to be a lot of rumbling.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that
loud
love truly
minority.
is possible in the next world for new people. and it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed. It is human nature. I like it. But can't we wreak havoc on other nations instead? I must have voted and possibly even lobbied to remove the thing because I don't believe in that rubbish one bit.
No one cares what you believe in, man with the smelly
Rude.
toilet ledger. What do you want to tackle next?
Plebiscite is like a
Or are we
referendum.
done?
Okay, it's not the removal of plebs. I see. I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard. The acidic
Why am I
stench of
smelling the
rotting
ledger?
food is rubbed off on
No.
cellulose. It now forms the
Stinky.
base of the experience. This base surrounded
Hi,
by a faint
Fizzy.
air of spoiled meat,
How are you doing today,
the
sweetie?
stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
I like the citrus smell of toilet cleaners. Not the lemon, but you know the orangey ones? They're very rare. They smell nice.
You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls.
Okay, you didn't have to ruin my bubble
Fermi
perception.
discreet, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey,
Shut up,
the
Nose, I
ledger
don't need
seen
your
the
help.
Inside of a public
Yeah,
toilet.
Nose.
Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank they should have sent a poet to describe
Oh.
it? Why, yes it is. Among many
Oh,
other
look
things.
at this. My nose coming in.
This cleaning tablet is used by the whirling in rags.
Is it that bad? Is the
Perhaps
heat wave
that's
that
where the ledger
bad?
was
It
dropped
doesn't seem
in the
so bad in
toilet.
Ireland.
By you.
I mean, it's warm, but it's not bad at all. I hope you guys are surviving. Make sure there's ice in the freezer. Make yourself an iced mocha latte. Yeah.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4
Jesus
size
Christ. What kind of
board
clipboard
feels
is
thick and
hard
heavy
enough to
in your
beat
hand,
someone to
like
submission?
shimmers on its wet surface. On the
Jesus.
back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
Taking the trash out.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly.
A hidden
Is there
compartment?
A hidden compartment, and something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard.
What?
Or dried flowers, perhaps. Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Okay. It's a high chance, but we do need a lab rat sacrificing. So wave your hands, chat. Any lab rats in the chat that are willing to sacrifice themselves today for a good cause? For a good cause. It's a very good cause. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Very good cause. Oh, hear us. Oh, hear us. Gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats, oh gods of the dice. So take Fizzy Shine as our sacrifice.
The two sides of the board
Turin?
appear slightly misaligned.
Tarek
like a drawer
and
that's come
Fizzy.
off its slide.
All of them
If
were
you
sacrificed
bend the
successfully
plastic
today.
around,
Let's
slowly.
go. Let's effing go. See, I didn't swear. See, I'm learning. Expedus, by the way, thank you again so much for boosting the server. Really appreciate that. We have loads of emote slots now.
The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the drawers open.
without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade
stubs.
postcard. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil
Oh no.
drawings.
Oh no.
The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra.
I didn't.
These let you go there.
That's not where I thought that was going.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers,
Calm down, yeah.
floral patterns.
I thought it
patches
was
of
something
glue.
else.
It smells of chewing gum,
Ooh.
apricot flavored.
Apricot flavored chewing gum? That's unique.
A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Tutti
Familiar
frutti.
handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort,
Oh, is that the
and
woman?
a smile. You think. Although that is not something you can read.
Do you
from
know when we
someone's
left the hotel
handwriting.
room initially, there was the woman outside that we spoke to, and we said that weird line to try and get laid, and we embarrassed ourselves?
Harry,
I remember
it
that.
begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Your hand shakes holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will
42?
be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
42. That's not bad for a pointed-eared elvish princeling.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
That's a lot of always.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your
It's
head.
dark. It's nighttime.
Everything around you gets dark.
What?
Small white dots appear.
What's going on?
Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector. A streetcar
Did I faint?
distancing. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Did I pass out? I'm blacking out. Yeah, I guess I blacked out, but I didn't... I was just reading a letter. Did I just finish the game?
There is nothing.
GG, well played, guys. It was a good run. It was a good one. It was a good run when we lasted. Yeah, we did.
Again.
Okay, so this was the beginning again. The reptilian brain. Hollow Earth theory confirmed. The lizard people are speaking to us through our brains with 5G wavelength something something.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Basal ganglia.
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness,
Oh,
he's
sorry, I hit the
grasping
mic.
for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it
Paleo-mammalian.
a shadow. Because it's always there.
Thought gained, white morning. You know, it's not very often I get a thought, so it's nice that they highlight it for me.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one.
That was the scent of
It's
the letter.
unhealthy of them to linger on it so.
It smells so nice,
But
smell
as
like
they
betrayal.
say, what do you do? It didn't smell nice.
Oh.
It smelled like betrayal.
Did she break my heart? Was that the X something? Is that the Voyager? Where is the Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Your name is fuck all.
Fair. The ancient lizard brain kind of sounds like Ian Dury. Who's Ian Dury? I'm very bad with names. If you tell me who he played.
It certainly ain't Harry. Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around
Limbic
by one of the
system.
other
This is
Revelates.
serious. Stop messing
They're
around.
taking you somewhere.
Yeah, man. What was that about? Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing. Don't prod at it. It will start moving again. You think they would let you? until you disintegrate into biomolecule.
I am biomolecules
No.
already.
Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Yes. They're pouring something on you.
Kim is pouring water on me.
in
I hope it's
you.
water.
It's delicious.
Oh?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in
Oh,
the driver's
Kim carried me
basket,
back into the
air
car.
is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil.
But it was cold, Grim. It
water
couldn't be
runs
him
down
pissing
the
on me because it was cold. You don't piss cold.
Drink. Water.
See, I'm smart.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water.
Ooh.
Some of it spills
In
on
the middle of a
driver's
heat
seat.
wave, in the middle of the night,
lieutenant
that icy
pays
cold
no
glass of
heed to
water.
it.
What happened?
I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. I was dehydrated. Won't happen again.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. 10 minutes, maybe. Right. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The
Actually, it's
Ledger
good
of
that he-
Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find
Okay.
it under the Tools tab
I think I
in
need to
your
put in my tool bag to
inventory.
put it under the headlight. So if I go into inventory, oh, where is it? Where's my ledger? There we go. I put it here, and then I use the headlights.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out
Did you
toolbox,
just pass
and
out reading your
the
own
soft
ode to your
glow
ex?
of the fuel preheater gauge.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the complete
Scotty's beaming us up!
with like a leopard waking from its sleep,
That was so loud.
yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click.
There you go. I'll turn them.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. My bad. Misclicked. Oh,
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar
Sorry, I hit my
sensation
mic again.
washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
ooh, Kim is very prideful.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid. Look at the perforations.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of
Monka
the
indeed,
RCM,
Dimitri.
and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait,
A rat brazenly darts past you
A rat!
and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance,
lab rat!
a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
lads, you guys feature in this game. Let's go.
Ah, Martinez. Let me see. Right here.
Top of the map, on a segment of the coast jutting out into the great ocean.
No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into three
Run,
separate
little
rows.
guy. Run free. Hi, Kip. Greetings, fellow nerds. How you doing today, Kip?
The first row has 18 dots.
Okay.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and you count 216 perforations.
18 and 216.
Considering
Maybe
that
those numbers
nice,
are important.
large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, the last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM.
216 is nice
They are
then.
your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
Ah, the alpha males. How many alpha males do we have in the chat, huh? It's so hot here. Everyone keeps saying that. Is it really hot today? I was outside yesterday. Temperature. It's raining and it's 18 degrees. We have rain over here. Hey Madcan, welcome in. It's 18 degrees Celsius. That's not that bad, guys. That's not that bad.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I've done this for 18
That's
years?
what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age.
Hey!
What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. Oh my days! I walked the land. Lads. Whores. Do you know what? This is literally... That still only counts as one. This is literally... What's his name? Jerry Hannon. This is Jerry Hannon's POV.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long
Exactly,
day of doing
Kip.
this, I even envy it. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
216!
Closed is good.
Damn.
It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations.
I killed 3 people.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game.
Damn.
If
Well
they
done,
do
officer.
happen
Thank
to
you.
solve a case,
I try.
it's usually by accident.
I know. What happened to me? I was a super cop.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
That was blunt.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. Why not gardening? You've already got the
That's true, I do have the gardening gloves. Well, hopefully I'll get into gardening too. Maybe I should pour one out for the boys, the fallen.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at
I want to
your
get rid
feet.
of the alcohol I'm carrying. I'm
shimmers
trying to be a good
in the
guy.
lights
I'm
of the
quitting
arena.
alcohol. I'm sorry for killing you. The glooming comes for all, but it comes for you. I will make it okay with the power of rock and roll. Here's to you, Honor Death.
Neither am I. Are we done here?
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
To the right. Ah, there we go. Superstar Cop 1. Apocalypse Cop. Wait! Is this like what I discover about myself? People killed 3. Good cop, bad cop. That's so weird. Name unknown. I do know my name. It's Harry Dubois. No? Dubois? Dubois? You just chose to drink it. No, I poured one on the ground. I'm pretty sure I poured that on the ground. It even said in brackets. the Bob would be the way I pronounce it, I guess. Sounds French. It does. I think so. Am I wrong? Guys, did I just drink alcohol? I swear I thought I poured it on the ground. I wouldn't have drank it if I known otherwise.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Yeah, sure. We changed to Madison. It seems like it's Harry now. I know, it's a little bit boring. The name we made up for ourselves was a little bit better earlier. Sus, true. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Fugue? Would someone in your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
There's a lot of fancy words in this game. I really should have opened a little notepad and kept tracking. I don't know. Do you feel tipsy? Absolutely not a thing.
Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. I'll. Okay.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's read the journal. Inspect the victim's body. That's still not done. Inspect the body hanging in the back of the yard. Disciplinary restoration. You need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Maybe... I feel like Okay, I failed it, I guess. Let's try that again. Okay, chat. Let's suppress the urge to throw up. We can do it. Right, guys? Right?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Is there anything I can do to increase my endurance or anything? I don't have a mask or anything in my inventory. Oh, I can level up, by the way. I like drama, actually. Drama has been, well, dramatic. Is there anything I can wear? Are you wearing a tie? Could you put it over your nose? Can I even do that? Doesn't seem like that's an option. I have a pen, a postcard. I have a mug. I don't think a mug is going to help me. To the games I've been playing recently. May give it a go. It is very different, Scalus. Welcome in. I'll try it anyway.
He still is. Look, the
3%.
smell is repulsive.
That was a bit too accurate.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There's the fruit nearby.
Okay.
Maybe they have some in their apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags.
Okay.
If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Oh.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. How do we get into the greenhouse? How do I get in here? Yeah, clicking into that, nothing happens. What if I talk to this little shit over here?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Ah, aren't children a delight? Breed, they say. Reproduce, they say. It's okay, I know where Freet is. Oh, that's the racist. Should we talk to the racist again? I don't know if I'll get any new dialogue with him.
Is this about the questions again?
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with
Maybe she has some
tired
pneumonia.
ennui.
Yes. What we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Medicine cabinet? Is that a medicine cabinet?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various...
Okay. Don't, like, overdo it or something.
Wait, ammonia can be a drug? What kind of stuff do you do with ammonia, guys? Not asking for the name of science. Oh, sorry, I'm asking for the name of science. Not asking for fun stuff. Okay. Items. Ammonia? Oh yeah, you're right. I did take off the tie. That back on. And how do I... A thin glass tube wrapped in cotton lens spells produced by... Do I put it in my hand? Maybe I just have it in my equipment and interact?
There he still is, looking right through you.
Plus one has ammonia.
The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Are you okay, officer? You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. I've seen captains puke their guts out.
Not enough. Do I need to take a lot of ammonia?
Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
Oh, that's awful. Imagine throwing up, like, being part of your job experience. That's awful, no?
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
That will help.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
But I don't want to get my shit together.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Okay. Wait, are these all my thoughts? Oh. Whatever happened to Gillamillion, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth? Oh, so Any thought you gain, you can internalize to get bonuses, but you cannot internalize everything. So make your choice count. Okay. Okay. Little guy further. Research time. Okay, there's research time. Okay, okay, okay. You can only progress one thought at once. Really? It seems, oh, I can, like, put them in order, you know? Maybe I can... Stop. Okay, I didn't realize this. I have a lot of thoughts.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay. Sounds good. What should we do then? Track down your badge. I have no information at the moment about my badge. Joyce, there's something she wants to tell you, or you just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. Who made the call reporting the crime? Someone reported that. Keep searching for the call despite lacking any obvious leads. There are strange doors in Whirling. No one knows. Find a way to the secret passage. Pay for the damages. Find out who is in the union box. Guard has told you some unruly union men gather in the mess hall of Whirling Rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out them. Who put the clothes in the cache? Ask Kuno if he knows anything.
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I mean, we can check that now. Maybe we can log them like one after the other.
And then what? You fucking there. You fucking Kuno's kingdom.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno.
Hey, Kunes, you were supposed to be gone. What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno
Lovely.
demo tape.
A kid torturing animals. That's not going to end badly. No. No, not at all. That's not dangerous conversation to have at all. Maybe I should, like, degrade myself. You know, self-deprecate, and maybe the kid will bond with me that way.
What?
Okay, that was a bad idea.
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Well played. No one saw that coming.
Whoopsie daisies.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Only adults get to torture animals.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel
Hey,
tired and old.
electrochemistry, stop trying to make me do drugs. Look. Electrochemistry doesn't make you do this, guys. If anyone is worried about, you know, electrochemistry forcing you to do drugs or alcohol or anything like that, it don't be doing that. It's all a lie.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube of
Kuno
death,
Shazam.
rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home
So
playing
this
with
is
your
the remedy
choo-choo.
from the kid, and I guess this is what I could use to be able to, decompose the body, do the autopsy.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the evidence scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
Fair enough.
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing.
Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N
Found?
running down his trouser leg.
I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban
Performance
survival kit,
crotch!
made in Mirova by scientists.
You heard it live on
Pants
this Twitch stream,
scientists.
lads. Pants scientists. I was in the wrong field. Who needs work on batteries, on the electric grid, on stabilization, when I could have been working on performance crotch pants as a scientist?
Believe it, you need
Believe
this
it.
shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that.
Why
fact
haven't
up
you done
there.
a tech talk
Now,
with
your
pants scientists yet?
performance
I've
gear
yet to
will
find
knock
a
down
pants scientist. Do you know one, Jimmy? Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. The fuck? A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain.
He has a fast
you
brain.
saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever say that I've ever sworn as much. Like, if you guys ever tell me I swear like a sailor, I'm just not going to take you seriously because I cannot compete against Kuno.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
You can watch.
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
Get hooked on
Get
snitching.
away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick
During this
note
whole
in
dialogue,
his
I feel like I
notebook.
haven't commentated anywhere as much as any other moment. It's just...
It's a trap, Kuno.
Dunno. Kiptas Gardner used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese
I was
or
a sailor and
Erie
Tofu
Uppercut
swears more than
descent.
me.
It used to be a common
you actually,
first
though?
name among the Erie Uppercuts
Memes aside.
of Imara. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Zare, welcome in. You are actually United States Navy. Sorry, I hit the mic there. Apologies. That's class. That's amazing.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Is it past tense or are you still in service?
Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something.
Really?
Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
Okay, any gardeners in the chat? Confirm or deny that you can put fish into the ground? That sounds like a bad way to get rats involved, but not you, lab rats, but you know, past tense. Okay. It was probably fish. I'm not going to waste more money asking about this.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like
Sounds
that.
like a made-up kind of thing. There is a lot of made-up stuff here.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
All right, Kuno.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
No, magnesium seems to be a drug in this world. The game is a liar. He doesn't care, that's true. Hi, Krusty. Have you played this game before? Wild ride. What should we do now? Ask the gardener about gardening in March. The young woman with the wheelbarrow in the corner of whirling in rags told you. Oh, yes, the lovely lady. I remember her. I love this game so much.
It's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago. Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
What do you mean
Snow
last
has
snow?
nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma,
not
the weird snow. Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
The traffic jam, the plaza.
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
On me. So Strotnium 90. Always eat your magnesium. Too bad studio executives wrecked the studio and kicked out all the writers. Wait, is not going to be a sequel to this, Krusty?
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without
Kuno.
or kipped. He's always giving me trouble. Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job, but that kid is beyond help.
He is kind of beyond
help.
help,
And he
to be
certainly
fair.
won't help you.
It's not going to be a sequel. No, the company is toast. There's going to be a Disco Elysium 2. If there is, it's not going to be great. Oh, there was going to be a sequel ready to start, and then the studio got tanked. Okay. There was a lot of drama surrounding this game. How come there was drama?
You've been
Was it
resting here
controversial?
for quite a while, haven't you?
Yes, I'm tired.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
New skill point. Oh, sorry. I'll
That's okay, Niels.
level up later.
Do what you have to do. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Okay. Who else was authorized access to whirling trash? Find the person who tampered with. Okay, I feel like I don't have much more quest-wise to do. I guess I have to explore the map. Does the racist have new dialogue?
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to
Oh
fuck
yeah,
off again?
the mug.
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
And then some investors want to make a cash cow despite the material being unironically suited for them. It's greedy as X. Okay, that's the kind of drama it was. As far as I know, the sequel is still happening, but it's an entirely new production staff working on it. Okay, so we don't have high expectations for this game at the moment.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Okay, so it doesn't belong to this racist. We did say we were going to find a third racist. Oh, maybe I've internalized the thought. 90%. In case of strike, press button behind the guard. That button? I can't walk past him. I'm not sure where else to go now. I'm just looking at the quest. I can't do anything. I just have to explore. Oh, map! Oh, and it even tells you what I need to be able to do. Empathy, legendary, physical instrument, legendary, medium. Oh, I don't want to do the measurehead one, though. Challenging. Visual footprints in the dust. How do I click into this? So yeah, thanks for the follow. It's a complex story. Okay. Footprints in the dust. Dust in the wind. Wait, I think the footprints in the dust is, if I'm not mistaken. Can I get in there? Let me see if I can get in from the other side or something. Are we collecting racists? I think so. Can I... How do I get down? I don't want to... Sorry. Yeah, I can't seem to be able to get down here at the moment. Voice of an angel. You know me. You know me, Bog. I'll try and figure out what to do next for a couple of minutes, and if I get stuck, I will, I'll ask for help what I should do, or advice or a tip. A subtle tip or advice in a second. Angel of the Lanes. I think the dust is over here, if I'm not mistaken. And there was more stuff to do at the pier as well, I think, that I didn't do fully. If I'm not mistaken, this might be the thing I need to do here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Maybe more than 12.
Nice.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes.
Number 46. Okay.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Which one is this?
Don't know. It's a mystery to tell the prince
How can I
apart
tell the prince apart by just looking at them? Did we stop sacrificing lab rats? I sacrificed 3 lab rats today, Kip, and all of them were successful. Fizzy, Turin, and Tariq. That's why we haven't heard from them in a while. They have used their sacrificial lab rat lives for us.
5. Another
Never mind. Turin has risen back from the dead.
Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this. No, I'm a ghost rat.
It's as if the whole world darkens.
The spirit.
Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46.
Oh.
But the imprints are
Chunky
twice
guy.
as 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the
The right
sole,
sole is smoother,
however.
more worn.
The right sole
A limp,
is
maybe?
smoother. More
This is some crazy CSI stuff. Hell yeah.
How many?
How does the CSI opening go again? Or I'm trying to remember. I've been listening to it a while.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? A woman? Or a kid? Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who stayed up?
Oh!
Let's say a heavily built worker, carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
That's a fair point, Kimp, actually, yeah. Who yes, that's the one.
He might
Thank
be
you,
right.
Karen, for scratching the itch in my
200
brain.
kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Is 200 kilograms of one human that unlikely? Is that very overweight? I mean, if you're very tall and muscly, I actually don't know. Maybe 200 kilograms is absurd, I'm not sure. That is quite big, is it? Okay. What if it's like pure muscle? Like someone as tall as Arnie and pure muscle. How much would a pure muscle Arnie weigh? How much would Arnie weigh in his prime? Just to get an estimate in my head. Maybe it was a giant?
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes,
Why did they have to
used
carry
a
him?
makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused. Maybe he wasn't conscious. I would say wasn't conscious.
Even
Fair
easier
friend.
to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Arnie is 188 meters and 107 kilos. What? Only 107? Holy smoke. Yeah, no, okay, I see what you mean now, yeah.
Interesting. Let's name it the unsual. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor.
Oh,
Or
I thought it was
maybe a
someone like
drummer?
a drummer?
A drummer only uses their right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid.
Wait, he right though.
Perhaps
And it is
could
Disco
be a
Elysium.
driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
Keep an eye on people's
Seems
steps.
prudent, no?
Even the huge rugby players max out at like 120, 130 kilos. Okay. It was one Arnie carrying another Arnie. Yeah, you're right about that, Krusty. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashot. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Shit, what did they bring heavy?
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's
We
thinking
can't jump to
himself,
assumptions though. A good police officer wouldn't
Either
do
way.
that.
What else?
Volumetric shit compressor.
Volumetric shit compressor. What is that
Bizarre
drawing?
Scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Holy shit. Oh my days. Alright. We have volumetric shit compressor. Let's have a look at some stuff here. Problem. Wild pines, field, royal monopoles, octopus. I don't understand what any of these words mean anymore. Oh, I can't click into all of them. Only these ones. The bow collector. Sparks fall from the sniper. Research time 6 hours. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps. Oh, okay. Okay. What? Yeah, no. It was crazy. It was crazy. The greyed out thoughts do give hint through their name on how you acquire them. I have to acquire these. Okay. Okay, so inspect the victim's body. Can I now? I got my shit together. Can I inspect his body now?
There he still is, looking right through you.
Plus
With
shit
his white
72%
eyes. The
isn't
body
guaranteed.
below is entirely dedicated to
Okay,
that
lab rats.
corpse smell. Emitting it is all it
Immense
does
weight in
now.
his bones and joints result in constant pain. Oof. Okay. Hear us! Oh, hear us! Oh, wait. Which lab rats can I sacrifice? Wave your hands, lab rats, if you guys are willing to sacrifice yourselves. Turing, Fizzy, and Tarek sacrificed themselves today, and they were all successful. Hear us! Oh, hear us! Gods of the dice! We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats, oh gods of the dice! So please take Dimitri as our sacrifice.
Ha ha ha. Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much.
Shame! Faux shame!
Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time. The lieutenant is clearly at a loss.
Officer, you just need to be stronger.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade it.
Okay.
It's okay if you don't make it today.
That's true.
A dead man isn't going anywhere. And there's always other
Dead
things
man
to
tell
do.
no tale. You may retry it. Yeah, I'm trying to... Wait, do I have to click on it again?
There he still is.
Okay.
Looking right through you.
Hear us,
with
oh
his
hear
white
us, oh
eye.
gods of the dice.
Body below is
We ask
entirely
for your
dedicated
blessing to make our
to that
rolls nice. We
corpse
offer some
smell.
lab rats, oh gods of the
Emitting it
dice.
is
So please
all
take
it does
hacks
now.
as our sacrifice. 83%. Come on, hacks. You can't let us down. You can't let us down, hacks.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run and your stomach to ring.
Oh,
itself
7 hacks.
empty.
It was an
With
honor.
your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
That's true. Dead man tell no tales, but he might have the best stories.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest.
Yeah,
and
brains.
shoulders.
I went for all
The
brains.
cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Not that my bladder needs emptying or I need to use the bathroom in any shape or way or form after all the vomiting, but I think before we inspect the body, we should go grab ourselves a beverage before we continue.